Hey, let me know when I can join. I'm sure they'll say it, but. Ten four.
All right, about ready to start race number 2 of the Winter Showdown Series here at Richmond tonight. Perky will be starting on the pole. On the outside will be Breadman. See if Perky can make it 2 in a row tonight. Last week, Dylan led the most laps, but late race caution came out, and Perky was able to bring home the checkered flag. So we'll see who's going to win tonight.
Yeah, very exciting race last week. Shouldn't expect no less tonight.
And they're green.
'19 running up front. 9 going, him and the 9 are drag racing.
A couple guys up on the wall there. Pretty tight field at the moment.
Everybody seems to be staying pretty close. The 4's coming up in there. Going to make a 3-way battle here.
13 guys made the show tonight. Oh, got someone up on the wall there, about 5th place. Perky diving into turn 1. Buckshot trying to get clear of 2nd place there. Ooh. Got a change for 3rd place there. Not sure what car that is.
And I think that was number 3 had shot way down on the back stretch.
Okay. Oh, we got Howell there, 4th place there in the number 2 tonight. Oh, Dylan doing the crossover, coming back for 4th. Perky's, while they're battling, they're pulling away a little bit.
Everybody looks to be getting single file now, for the most part.
Oh, we got that special paint scheme there on the 48. Threw me off a little bit. I think he scraped the wall there a couple laps ago. Couldn't figure out what car that was there. Number 3 looking for 2nd place here. Couldn't quite get there.
That 3 is a fast car, and he's wanting to get by that 4 pretty bad.
Yeah, he is looking on the high side. 4 got on the apron a little bit there. 3 gets in the back bumper a little bit.
Ooh, he hit the 9. He's spinning out. Hit the 2. Hit the 2. So him and the 2 got into it there. I guess he just came up and bumped him. And I think that would be a caution. Caution is out.
Caution on the track here. All right, here looks like 94 laps to go. Guys can get about 55 laps on fuel. A couple guys are going to have to come in to fix a little damage here. That's the tricky part about Richmond here is coming off of turn 2 there. If you don't hit it just right, get in the gas a little bit early, don't make sure that car is straight there, you can get quite loose, and that very thing just happened.
Looks like we're about to go back green here.
Buckshot. First place.
That Perky man's on second. We'll see how they do going off to the start.
Yep. See what happens when he has to pass someone here.
Oh, 2 got a little squirrely. And the restart, but that looks like everybody's fine right this second.
Perky's going to lose a couple spots here maybe. No, he's hanging tough there on the outside. Breadman underneath him.
Oh, they threw out for a second and backed out.
Oh, we got Breadman underneath for first.
Breadman. Oh, he hit the 4.
24 was looking underneath there, but gave the 4 a lot of room.
There's bumping going on in the back. I think the 3 just got into the 2. Further back, I'm attacked here.
A lot of guys pushing hard early here.
42 got into the 3 in the back. Going into turn 3.
Oh, the 42 a little bit there again. Pushing up a little bit high. 82 on the outside, the number 2 here.
Looks like the Breadman and that man Perky have checked out just a little bit, got in front of them and just kept on moving. 19 going under the 9, couldn't quite make it.
Yep, the 4 is by himself all in 3rd place there. 19 underneath the 9 now. 2 looking to make a move for 4th place.
48 and 24 maybe? Is that who that was up under? Who's that? 29.
Yeah, the 24 I believe, well the 82 has that Valvoline paint scheme there. Ooh, the 4 brushes the wall a little bit. The 82 there I believe is in 4th place. Well, actually, let's double check on that. A lot of paint schemes are throwing me off here tonight.
Yeah, me too. They changed them up a little bit.
No, I think the 24 is in 4th place. A lot of white cars tonight. 5th place, there would be that 48, I believe, of Wreckfest. And we'll give a shout out to Wreckfest there. Wreckfest is the owner of the NOS Cup Series and the Bang Series. As we give him a shout out there, he goes a little bit high and loses a spot there. Or actually, that was Charlie. He actually gained a spot there, the 48 did. 2 looking to capitalize as well. Oh, the 64 is around on the front straightaway. All by himself. See if he can get it going. Leaders are going to be coming around here.
Oh, he's never coming close. Oh, he gets to the bottom of one of those.
Yep. Definitely a class move there, getting out of their way.
Yeah, it's awesome when drivers know to get out of the way, and it makes it a lot better racing for the guys up front, that's for sure. I know they appreciate that.
He looks really loose right now. Not sure what's going on with that car.
Yeah, he may need to take that one back and make an adjustment on that. He might not have got everything in on that first pit stop.
You're definitely right there a few minutes ago there about the Breadman and Perky definitely have checked out of the field there.
Somebody got loose on the backstretch and went into somebody's door. Who is that around? The 87
oh, yes.
is around.
That's the 87 is around. Did it look like he had a little help, or did he just get loose off the corner?
I don't know if he got loose off the corner or not. It was like the 22 just pushed the 12, gave him a shot down the back stretch, going sideways. He's recovered and saved it.
Oh, might have a caution here. Not sure what just happened between the Breadman. Oh, the Breadman was on his side or roof there for a second. We missed that, trying to find the other action in the back of the pack.
Yeah, I believe I missed that too.
Not sure if that involved a lap car there or what, but definitely some brakes for a few of those guys.
Well, I know the 64 went down pit road when all that was going on. He was down pit road. He must have had to adjust that car, but now he is out under caution. I'm not sure where he'll fall, considering where he was.
See here if that brings everyone in the pits or if anyone's going to try any strategy.
Perky Man got the lead. I think that's what was happening. The 9 and the 19 had got into something up front and we just couldn't see it.
The guys that's been making some moves here this race is in that 48 there, Ruckfest. He snuck up to third place, looking to get his nose under second there.
Oh, the second.
Oh, the Breadman gets in the wall off of 2,
yeah.
Pushing it a little bit too hard. 82. We got another caution on the track, it appears.
They must have called one for the 9 getting into the wall. That must have been a pretty hard hit for that to have happened. There's nobody looks like they went around or anything like that. Everybody's still packed up together, so that is my guess of it.
We'll see how much damage that 9 has from scraping the wall there.
The 9 actually went way back in the field.
Yeah, he must have had more damage than what it appeared. All right, the 48 on the outside of the 19.
Well, let's see what this 48 car does. He's not been up front yet to get the clean air under that car, so he may have something for them.
82 gets into him a little bit. 82 in the second place. That
sure
free car is looking for third place.
They're 3 wide behind them. Looks like they're getting into each other pretty hard in their back. 3 car looking under the 48. Couldn't quite
82 quite high that corner there. Looks like the 48's gonna. Oh no!
Oh, and the 3 got into the back of him.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the 3 might have gotten in the back bump of the 48 when he hit the brakes, pushed him up a little bit. Good driving though for everyone to keep it going.
Oh, and the 3 back into the 48. The 48.
Yep.
48 up the track. And
This
back
is
2 spots.
Friday night short track racing here. Take out the frustrations of the work week.
Ain't no doubt about that. The 9 going past the 24. He's trying to move back up after his damage he's had.
The 4 looking to take second place.
And the 19 of that Perky Man has checked out again. He just has a fast car this week. That is the
48 going underneath the 4. Nope, can't quite get there.
And 48 drives back underneath the 4. 4 up, 3 up top.
Seems like it's a combination, and I have a couple things off of turn 2. That's the trouble spot. Either guys are getting loose up the corner, or they pushed a little bit too hard and hit that wall.
I think you are correct. I think coming off of turn 2, they just do what you said and slide down a little bit. Get into each other, maybe do a little bumping. 42 in the wall on turn 4, coming out.
22 looking underneath the 24 there for looks probably what, ninth spot. Last week that 42, or a couple weeks ago, that 42 was pretty fast here. I was kind of expecting him to be a little faster. Maybe he's just kind of taking it easy where everyone else is going hard from the beginning.
Maybe so. That wouldn't surprise me any that some of these guys are just trying to take it easy on their tires and just trying to make it through to the end of this.
Keep your eye on the number 9 there. The Bread Man, he's finally slowly but surely making his move to the front again. Back up to 5th place there. Working on the number 2 car there of the Howell machine.
That 9 is going to be hard to beat when he's passing cars like that. I mean, he's just going through them left and right. He just went past the 2 and made that work as the 2 goes into the wall in the front stretch.
Yeah, we definitely want some redemption after last week leading the most laps and having just the race kind of fall apart there after the last couple of cautions.
And then the 3 goes past the 2. Not quite sure what place that is for. Just further back, 7th or 8th maybe.
It's like the 64 must have had a little trouble again there. Just trying to let the leaders go
64
by.
is around, and he gets into the 24, the 42, the 12.
Oh boy.
There's a bunch, 87. There's a bunch of them in that wreck. And I do believe that will be a caution. I know that was quite a few guys. I think the 22 may have been involved. He was, the 64 was on the back stretch on the apron. Looks like he was trying to slow down to go in the pits, and his car just, when he got on the brakes, it just looked like it went straight dead right up into that wall and collected a few guys in it. And we are fixing to go back green. We have Perky Man up front.
All right, we got the 87. Must have played a little strategy here in the lead. Got Travesty up there.
Didn't even see him.
Gives the 19 lots of room. Him and the ooh.
There
we got 4 or 5 wide back there.
The 4, the 3, and the 9, 3 wide, fall back into place there.
The 9 is losing lots of spots there.
42 in the wall. Yeah, that's what I was noticing. The 9 have drifted way back, but I think there was some there's contact with him in the 87. The 9 and the 87 have contact.
Lots of 3 wide racing here.
Yeah, you can tell we're getting down to the end
54 laps to go.
You can tell we're closing in.
Not quite the halfway though.
No, I mean it's still a little early, but you know these guys were ready to get back in the cars this week and make a good run at it.
87 losing lots of spots.
Oh, the 87 in the wall. And they are constantly 3 wide racing here at this track. .87 in the wall again. He must have went backwards on some adjustments or something happened with that car. He is not where he was before. some camber and down with it.
Perky man is just driving away again here.
24 into the 42 on the backstretch, 42 back into the 24. The 22 is in the mix. And the 12 is back there as well. They're all over each other's bumpers here in the back. I'm not sure what position that would be for. I think it would be closer to 10th, 11th, not 10th, 11th spots. And the 2 is in the front stretch pit wall, ran straight into the side of it. Don't know if that knows. Caution is not out on that one, it doesn't seem like. And there was no caution call for that one, so wasn't bad.
All right, we'll see if the 2. The way things are going, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be another caution or 2 before this thing's over with.
That 64 is loose on the apron on the front stretch again. Just not sure if he can hang on to it. He is riding on that apron.
Yeah, not really sure what's going on with the 64 car there.
It does look like he is pitting this lap, so maybe he'll get that car tightened up or adjusted right.
Definitely. Meanwhile, with all this action going on there, the Breadman has worked his way back up to second position, made his way around the number 4 there of Buckshot. 4th place there, we got the number 3 there of Game Killa. Looking for 4th place underneath him, there's the 48 of Wreckfest. He's had himself a nice race this evening.
And as you mentioned, this is...
Yep, go ahead.
As you mentioned, this was the 48's first race in this series in their showdown. But he has not been a stranger to racing. He has done a lot of
48 just went around. Not sure what happened there.
The 2 is down pit road as well. I think that might be a caution.
Yep, we do have a caution on the track. Big break for a lot of drivers.
I know the 2 is probably happy for that. I'm not really sure how many laps he went down on that spin he took. So we'll see if anybody plays any strategy yet. I still don't think we're in a late enough stage to play too much strategy. Maybe when it gets down to less than a quarter of the way go, we'll start seeing it.
That'll close the gap there between the 9 and the 19. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if that 9's got anything for that 19 car. The 9 car is really fast. So
the 42's made his way up to 3rd place there. Not sure if that's some strategy going on.
Maybe so. That 42 was fast last week in Charlotte.
Ooh, the 3 gets into the 42. 42 holding them down there.
The
9 making a power move.
Yes, he did. 19 fighting back. They got some. The 2 front cars. They're fighting up there. 42 trying to join the mix.
Four looking underneath the 42 there.
Looks like the 42 went back 2 spots.
We'll see if that 9 can close in on the 19 there. Get a lap count here when we come by. right, 37 laps to go. The 9 looking underneath the 19. 19, oh, the 4 gives him a little shot there. 3 wide. The 4 looking to capitalize, coming. He might lead this lap. I think the 4 got that lap.
As that is going on in the front, the 3 and the 42 are just crossing each other left and right. They'll switch lanes, and one of them will take one lane, one of them will take the other, and they're just drag racing it out right now.
9 slips up, 19 underneath the 9. Well, that was a heck of a move there by the 4, though, looking to capitalize and get up to the front there. Oh, the 4, just giving him props, pushes a little bit too hard. Lost second and third to close the gap.
Falls back in third place. Oh, it looks like he hit the wall just a little bit, and that allows the 42 to go side by side.
19 underneath the 4. Yeah, that 42's coming to life now.
9 near about shoves him into the wall there, coming off a 2. 9 under, and then the 3 and the 20, the 3 and the 2 looks like are back there right behind them battling it. There's just a lot of battles going on this track tonight. And I do believe that 64 has retired.
Yep, I think he did call her tonight. 4 is still pretty close to the 19. 4 looking underneath the 19.
I think the 4 gets off a 2 better, and that allows him to get down that back stretch just a little bit better than the 19. And then the 19 will close back up on the front stretch. And I think somebody went around. Maybe not. It looked like someone went around. I know the 9 is in the pits.
Oh, the 9 is in the pits.
I don't know what happened there. Breadman.
Actually, I think if I'm getting word, I think the number 9 might have blown a motor for the night.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bad braking for the 9. That's one less competitor that the number 19 has to work with this evening. See if that number 4 of Buckshot can hold him off.
And that is a bad break for the number 9. He was looking to redeem himself after last week.
And the 2, they're having a heck of a battle as well.
They've been having that battle for like 5 laps now, I do believe it is. And the 2 19. Is around. The 3 got to turn the 2 on the front stretch.
Oh boy.
And I believe they're saying that was a 2 car, and I'm not positive if that's what they're calling. And somebody else, that will probably be a wreck, because someone else just got into him back there. 87 got into the 2. I do believe they did call that.
All right, we do have a caution. Well, that's going to make things very interesting here.
Yes, it sure is. Curious to see how all this plans out. If anybody wants to try to gamble it, I'm not sure how many laps we have left.
Let's see if we can get a count on that here in a minute. I'm thinking there's right about 30 or so left here. Oh, we got the 3 on the outside. The 4 lost a couple spots. Or actually lost 3 spots, the 4 did.
He did, because the 42 came up and took third from him there.
3 hits the wall a little bit, pushing a little bit too hard. 42 underneath the 3 for second. Boy, that's if there's no caution left, that's going to be a huge break for the 19 there.
Yes, it will be. Do we know how many laps they can go without having to pit? What is the fuel?
I believe it's 55 laps. But I think the tires would give out long before that.
So he's probably good on gas, then he just don't know about the tire situation.
Coming to the line, it'll be
the
19. Oh, big wreck there. 42 and the 4.
That will probably be a caution, and yes, race control just called it a caution. And so they will be slowing the cars down and filing it back up. That will give these drivers a chance to pit.
Got to keep your eye on there is that number 48 and number 2 there. That 48 is slowly, he's had himself a nice night there, riding the top 5 all night.
Yes, he has had a great night, and I do believe the 19... 3 stayed out. The 3 did stay out.
19 and the 3 stayed out. And we got the 4 staying out, I think.
And the 42 stayed out. So you have 4 cars that did stay out, because the 19 did fake as well. They will have to go another lap before they can get ready to call the green flag here. So we'll do one more pace lap, and then I think they will be good to go. Everybody will be caught up after that.
All right, I think we're going to have under 15 to go when we do get the green flag here. Cautions breed cautions.
We will see how they do off of this restart, see if it causes these drivers on worn tires in the front to get loose and get in the wall, or if they can hold it straight. We don't know what's going to happen in this situation.
The 19 gets a good start. The 4 gets a really good start as well.
4 up to second.
48 looking to make a move. The 24 as well. 48 underneath the 4. The 4 goes high.
The 3. And the 82.
Not sure if there was contact there.
The 4 dropped a lot of spots in the 12.
Oh, someone's in the grass on the front.
That is the 12 car. I don't know if there was contact made. He had the 2 and the 22 back there with him, so I'm not sure, and the 87.
48's looking to make a move. He's got those fresh tires. See if he's got something for the 19 there. 24 as well in third.
On the 42 into the inside wall. Looks like he may have gotten into the 3. And that 12 car is struggling further on in the back. I don't think...
I believe that's the guy that that car was either the 22, I think it was the 12 there that slid through the grass there on the front straightaway.
It was the 12 that slid through the grass.
Next time by, across the line will be 10 to go. Seemed like the 48 made a lot of ground there on the 19. Might be just pushing it a little bit too hard right now. He does have fresher tires. The 12 car, oh man, gets in the way of third. Goes high, trying to keep it out of the way. Oh, the 48 into the 19, looking to make his move. Oh, we got major wreck back there.
12 around now. Did that call the caution out though?
Don't think so. Is there more than just one, or just...
I'm not sure. All I saw was the 12 sideways, and I'm not sure who got into him.
48 got to inside left corner of the driver's side corner there, the 19 there on the straightaway there a couple laps ago. Not sure. Oh, he hits the wall here. Not sure if he's going to have... Oh, he's on the inside.
And the 19 just... Nobody can take that away from the 19. He is just a fast car this evening.
2's underneath the 4. 4 retains a spot. 48, oh my goodness, the 12 is around again on the front straightaway.
I think his car is really loose.
You know, he probably has a lot of damage.
Yeah, I would assume so. He is still on the entrance of turn 1.
Still on the inside of the wall there.
Yeah, alright, he just got off and now he's... I'm not quite sure what that car is doing, to be honest with you.
Oh, 82 into the 4. Guys are all over the place here trying to, I guess, gain every little spot they can. But the best you can say is some crazy short track racing tonight, I guess.
Yeah, I believe that's what this is.
Looks like the 12 was kind of just parked it on the inside there.
It's exciting for the fans, I sure do know that. I know they're loving this short track racing tonight.
Alright, the 48 still on second place. Third place there, I think, is Charlie, Chef Charlie there.
And I think the 12 did blow a motor. I do believe this is the information that we got.
The 2 gets on, passes the 24 for third. Fifth place, the 4 is looking for fifth. The 3, see if he has something to say about it.
3 under the 4. He takes that spot. And he's under the 82. And he also takes that.
All right, white flag here.
This was a quick race. It did go by fast.
Oh no, the 42 into the wall flipping.
The 19.
Not sure what happened there.
I am not sure, but that was a great short track racing this Friday night. we're going to see if we can get the 19 up in here with in the booth to be able to talk with us in a minute. And then we can ask him some questions on what was going on with that race. The 19 wins it. I guess we'll see if we can get him here in the booth in a minute. And that way we can ask him some questions.
All right, Perky, it seems like all I do is talk to you lately.
I like it.
Been sitting in victory lane quite a bit lately, and that was a very interesting race, to say the least.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I felt like I had probably won the best car all night, if not second or third, but I was pretty consistent with it, and it was fun to stay up front.
So I thought that maybe Wreckfest there in the 48 might have something for you there. You got to your almost to your door there in the front straightaway that one lap, and then I don't know if you just started pushing it a little bit too hard or what, but were you a little concerned that maybe the fresher tires were going to come through for them?
I mean, not really. My tires are still around 98, 97%, so I was pretty confident there. But the 12 car, it was down low, so I had to like go around it and it moved my line up high. And I think he got a little bit better entry in the corner, and that really helped him get up to my bumper. But after that, I was able to thankfully pull away a little bit, and I think he might have gotten to the wall or something, because it went from like 0.4 seconds to a second and a half or something like that.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hey, we're going to have to redo this interview part a second here. All right, just realized that we were not into the game here for the interview, so introduce our winner again here, Perky, who all he does is sit in victory lane here, and nice hard-fought race. Although he had a more of a cleaner drive than most tonight, he definitely led the most laps. Probably led probably about 80, 85 laps. And definitely one of the fastest, if not had the fastest car tonight. We were just talking about how the 48 got up to his door, and but couldn't quite make it happen there. But Perky was go ahead, tell us again about you said your tires were still pretty good there at the end.
Yeah, they were still pretty good. I went down on the air pressure, went up to about on the longer run, like in the middle of the race, I went up to 50.2 on the wedge, and then the last run I dropped it down to 50, so that way I knew it wasn't going to be that long of a run on the, for me getting loose. But other than that, it was pretty easy to drive, and I mean, I don't really like Richmond, to be honest, but I actually drove it pretty well tonight.
I think a lot of people hate the track after tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like it. It seemed like quite a few people got into each other, so.
Brandon, go ahead, take her away.
Congratulations on winning this one. And like he said, it seems like we're talking to you every week. And you're just a great driver. How do you feel going forward? I know we have two races left, I do believe. How do you feel going forward into these next tracks? Do you think you have what it takes to finish the next two off, or? I
think so. One track's what? Talladega, is that right?
I do believe so.
Talladega and Kansas.
I love restrictor plate tracks. So I can usually run it really well. I'm a good pusher, so I'll be pushing somebody most of the race, I'm sure. And what, Kansas is after that?
Yep.
Yeah, I like Kansas. As long as I can stay out of the wall getting into the turn, I can run it pretty well.
Yeah, at this point, you'll definitely have yourself a nice little points lead. The big thing for you next week is to try to avoid the big one, or avoid some type of big accident, and you sit pretty comfortable.
Oh yeah, for sure. As long as I can stay in the lead group where I can at least push somebody back a little bit farther to stay out of it, then I should be all right. But yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Well, I think that's about it, and congratulations on the win again, and staying out of trouble, and we'll see if you can make your 3 in a row next week.
All right, sounds good.
All right, have a good night, and we'll catch everyone next week.
All right.